Alright guys, welcome back. This is Stas from Stas Brewing here with Aaron.
Hello.
We are part 2 of the Save Our Soul, or whatever I decided to call it, series. Where we've got Soul, delicious beer. We're doing some dry hopping in the bottle. So this has got our basic unhopped sample. We've got a Willamette version. We've got a Nelson Sauvin. A different bottle. It's a long story. We've got Riwaka over there. We've got Sorachi Ace. We've got Wind. That's alright. We've got what's this one? Brooklyn. Now called Cohart. Can't remember what it's now called. And the last one is Galaxy. So they've been sitting in the fridge for 2 weeks. No exploded bottles, so don't worry. I'm not in trouble yet. So yeah, we're just going to open up each one by one, and we're going to strain it into cups, share it, give you our thoughts, tastings, and we might even get into something a little bit more experimental or experiential. So we'll be back when we're a bit more prepared. So we're back, we're all poured out. Interestingly, we had the Nelson Sauvin, and which was the other one that was underfilled? Was it the Riwaka?
Riwaka, yeah.
So these two, in the other video, I had to reseal them in a different bottle, so they had a lot more headspace. They're a bit flatter, but also in terms of colour-wise, so we just compare it to a Brooklyn. It's not too bad now, but certainly the Riwaka is a bit darker, so maybe there's some oxidation that happened, or we'll see. So I think we should start with the original, the pièce de résistance. So we'll go for aroma first. Oh, almost smells bready, corny.
Yep, like every other commercial beer on the market today.
Yeah, sort of a bit of a slight yeast. It's a good thing that our neighbour's doing a burn off. That helps with the sensory experience. Yeah, so if you've tasted Corona or Sol or any sort of light commercial Pilsner, I guess you probably have a reasonable idea of how this tastes, smells and tastes.
Very plain.
Yeah, yeasty, very light malt, almost no hops, really lightly bittered, no flavour, just a slight bitterness on the back to clean it up. But yeah, so I guess, can we save it? Can we save our soul? Where do you want to start?
Start on the left.
No, we've got
Brooklyn.
a different order. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, cool. So, Brooklyn. Now, I've brewed with this once, and it's from Galaxy Parentage. Apparently, it's a New Zealand hop, only released last year.
Yep.
2016, I think, or maybe it was released late 2015.
did you just cut the grass this morning? Or?
I'm getting a little bit of tropical fruits, passion fruit, maybe a bit of pineapple. It's just, the soul's still kind of trying to poke its head up through, isn't it? But it's still pretty carbonated. I'm surprised.
It's done well. You didn't have to decant this one, did you?
No, and none of them fizzed over like I was expecting. We've got a jug off camera, just in case we needed to kind of catch everything, but they were all pretty well behaved.
Yeah.
There's just a little bit of that Columbus funk, that dankness that Columbus has.
Oh yeah.
Maybe that's just because there's hot particulates still in here. Maybe, I don't know.
Could be.
Alright, so a taste. Oh, the bitterness.
Noticeable. Surprising for dry hopping.
Yeah.
And that was at fridge temperature,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it's at 4 degrees. Or thereabouts. It's got this quite pronounced bitterness now on the back end. You don't get much flavour.
Not a lot, no.
Bit of a peppery.
Yep, peppery.
Alright. I'm going to leave some of that.
Next.
Sorachi.
Yep.
No, I've never brewed with this hop. Oh, actually, no, that's a lie. I just brewed with it. But I haven't tasted it yet. Yeah, it was in the Brewdog salted caramel popcorn for a bittering edition, which is weird because I thought this was more of a flavour aroma. Oh. How do you describe that?
Like a lemon lime. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not really citrusy though, like, but I know what you mean.
Not too
lemony.
citrusy, no.
Get floaty.
I did.
I mean, it's supposed to be lemongrass kind of thing, the Sorachi Ace, but alright, let's go for a taste. Now, I don't know if that's the power of suggestion, but I just got a big kick of lemongrass.
Yeah, that's. It's not the power of suggestion, that is lemongrass. Tastes like you grabbed a whole bunch of lemongrass and just chucked it in.
Now, an additional question for each hop. Does the hop work and improve or detract from the beer? For Brooklyn, I don't know. I'm unsure about that one.
I reckon it improves it.
It certainly makes it more interesting.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
This one, for me, totally changes the beer.
Completely. It's something else now. I'm getting like a sweetness as well.
It's not quite as dry at the back end, is it?
No.
Cool.
Next.
Now, Riwaka is the first one that's going to be a lot flatter, so you get a lot less zing out of it. Can I get a head to come up? Nope. Whoa. Pretty pungent aroma though. We get like peaches and nectarines.
Yeah, quite fruity.
Yeah, stone fruit kind of vibe. I don't smell any of that. Any of the soul. Actually, I'm going to reset my palate. And remind us where we came from. Oh my god.
That bad, is it?
And instantly regretting it. Just bang.
Yeah,
No.
I can safely say, so far, it's an improvement.
Better.
Anything is an improvement.
I'm getting a bit of the grassiness.
Yeah.
No, I left them in there for just under 2 weeks, so we might be getting sort of that slight vegetal flavour coming from the dry hops.
There's definitely a bit of that.
But
It's a bit flatter as well.
Oh yeah, that
flavour
probably. Yeah. But it's got a really nice sort of tropical fruit aroma. It's got that quite pungent smell. I think I'm going to have to do a bit of Riwaka. All you Kiwi brewers, punching above your weights there.
It's good.
It's very good.
Excuse me.
Oh, pick the bones out of that one. Alrighty.
What's next?
Willamette. So now for something completely different. I was expecting earthy. Oh, not a lot.
No. I'm actually still picking up a little bit of the
Soul.
original soul aroma.
I'm getting quite like a damp hay, grassy smell.
Yeah, I'm getting a black cup of tea smell.
Yeah, it's a bit of a dank, not like a dank hop, more like sorry, I should say damp straw.
Yeah. Cannon.
Right, so here we go. Yeah, very tea.
Tea/hay.
Yeah. I still think it's an improvement, but
I think you're right, yeah. Definitely.
it's a weird one. Anyway. Tea.
Yeah. It tastes like black tea.
Yeah. Interesting. On to...
Which is also better than...
well, it's more flavourful. It's more interesting.
That it is.
Galaxy. The Australian one. We've had... we have 3 Kiwi hops. This is quite similar to... Well, actually... Brooklyn's from Galaxy, as far as I can remember.
Okay.
And Brooklyn's got higher alpha acid. It's about 17.
Oh, okay.
And Galaxy's 14. Don't quote me on that. Galaxy's certainly got a more pungent aroma in this context. Now, I've used it before, Galaxy, I've used it quite a lot. And I normally get like pineapple and tropical fruits, but I'm not getting an awful lot. Maybe it's fighting the bland.
Yeah, possibly.
It's not being helped.
I'm getting like off fruits. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's something.
Yeah, and the slight urine-y smell.
Like when I put out the compost.
Yeah.
Bit of that aroma. Yeah.
Make it sound so inviting.
It's not bad, but
no,
it's
it could be put under the sort of like tropical dankness.
Yeah,
but
yeah, definitely.
All right.
Oh, yeah. A little bit of bitterness.
Yeah.
Added.
That one, I think.
And it's not bad.
Totally improves.
Yep.
It actually tastes like. It actually get like the smell is really quite one-dimensional, but then the breadth of the flavour opens out into like slightly fruity, slightly citrusy, slightly earthy.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting the fruit and in the bitterness, which is good.
Yeah. Interesting. All right. Now onto the Nelson. Now this guy, I was really disappointed in this one because the cap didn't seal, and I thought I transferred it all into another bottle. And when I capped it and rinsed the bottle out and rinsed the old bottle out, I found that there was actually half the pellets in there. The Soul bottle smelled amazing though, so I had high hopes for this hop. Another New Zealand variety. Still coming through though.
Smells like lollies.
Lollies? Yeah, it's got that slight. It's definitely got a sweet note to it. There's something else though.
Yeah, I'm getting something else. Yeah.
There's a slight muskiness.
Yep.
I don't know. I can't put my finger on it.
Let's have a taste.
Yeah. Yeah, it's much less pronounced than the others.
Yeah.
That's what you would expect. It's got that slight. I get like those pink musk lollies.
Yeah.
Really,
that's what I was thinking when I was smelling it, and the flavours come through as well.
Yeah.
The taste of those.
It's really interesting though. Like this is supposed to be white wine, gooseberry, quite like a tart. It has a bit of a tart character to it.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess it does.
Well, the beauty is, although these are all different, I think it has improved the beer in every context, except for maybe the clarity.
No one cares about that.
No. Nobody cares about that.
As long as it tastes good.
That's right. Now, do we want to get in? What if you were to blend?
Now we're getting very experimental.
Why not? Why not? I'm going to go a bit of Riwaka and a bit of Galaxy and a bit of Sorachi. Let's just go silly.
I'll do the same.
You do the same? Nah.
I'll try the Sorachi and Galaxy on their own. Still getting a lot of the Sorachi.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really strong one.
Lemongrass.
I'll get this one. I get the Galaxy on the. Oh, no, I think it's a Riwaka actually.
So I'm thinking the Willamette, lemongrass, and black tea. See how that turns out. With some Galaxy.
Wow. Okay.
I'm still getting all lemongrass from the Sorachi. It's very strong.
Yeah, it surprises me. In mine, that's all I got as well. I guess the others kind of just helped bolster out the profile, but yeah, that was the one that was kind of poking through. Brooklyn. I mean, you might be horrified at this, but it's all better than this. Like, it doesn't matter what combination we do, it's all going to be better than this. That's what I think anyway. I'm not getting any of the, like, usually with these, I associate with a lot of these hops, like a real fruity punch. But they're much more earthy and much more, they're like the aromas. Maybe it's a lower temp, or maybe it's just like the way that whatever chemicals are in here interact with the hop matter.
Could be any number of factors.
But I know that whenever I've used these hops, they taste nothing like that.
Yeah.
Which I guess is a good thing. Oh, so powerful.
That's the Willamette and Brooklyn?
With some Riwaka in it.
Okay.
Yeah, now, it's interesting, like, even though it's just dry hop and theoretically we shouldn't get much bitterness from it,
Yeah.
it still adds significantly to the back end bitterness.
I guess when you're coming from, I'm guessing virtually nothing.
Yeah, I reckon there'd be like mainly a small 60-minute edition and then maybe a flame out edition, just for a bit of. Oh.
That bad, huh?
Oh, just like after, like, comparatively to other beers, there's not a lot of flavour, but then you go back to where we started, and it's just like,
yeah, it just smells average.
It's
not being kind.
So awful. Yeah, not awful. I mean, if I was given one for free, and there was no other drinks on option, probably still drink it.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Before it warms up.
Yeah.
You want it as cold as possible.
Yeah, like 1 degrees with a couple of blocks of ice in it, and like half a lemon.
Half a lemon. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Things are getting silly. All right. I think that about wraps it up. Anything further to add?
No. Thank you for inviting me, I guess.
Oh,
to
pleasure.
drink your beer.
Well, it's hardly my beer. But yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for coming along and sharing it with me. I'd be too pissed if I tried to get through all these myself. So anyway, this has been Stas from Stas Brewing, and cheers.
Cheers.